Epa Super Saiyan chicos and chicas. How you guys doing today, alright? Making sure everything. I'm sorry I always look around. Just always gotta make sure that everything is working properly. And I did have a moment where on the second video that I made for Doki Doki, it was frozen and I recorded for an hour and like 5 minutes and realized too late how I want that to happen. Right now is May 17th. Which is what this is fucking Monday, right? Today's Monday, right? Oh my god. Oh. Wait, it's Tuesday? What the fuck? I don't even know. Anyway, and it's 11:39 p.m. So it's almost midnight. Kinda late. Anyway, so today we're gonna return to Doki Doki Literature Club. I hope I asked how you guys are doing, because now I don't remember. And so today we're gonna play another day. So usually these days take about an hour. Nothing crazy has happened as of yet. So I'm hoping that we start seeing some craziness. Now, I want to see if I can make them all survive. So hopefully I can do that. Let's see what happens. So last time when I loaded the game, I ended up here, which is on the 14th. Is the last time I played, which was 3 days ago. And it was by 11:57, yeah, roughly, because I had to redo it. Alright, so we have to write another poem. Hopefully these poems shit ends, because I don't like doing the poem. I think it's stupid. But I am gonna keep doing everything to, like, I'm a cheery person, for example. Like, if I were to write a poem in real life, I would not write a poem that had anything to do with depression. I would probably make it funny, if I even know. But that's it. That's the most I would do. So together after image, I still don't understand this after image here. Landscape, extreme, romance, criticism. Alright, let's go with together. Cheeks. Beauty. We could do vacation, sounds good. Uncontrollable, forgive, skirt, climax, grief. Okay, clumsy. I wouldn't mind doing clumsy, but I'm kinda feel like bubbles. Fireworks. Oh, I love fireworks. Oh hell yeah. Holiday? Oh yeah, I love holiday even more. Adventure. I don't mind adventures. Kawaii. Kawaii always gonna go there. Excitement. Yeah. Excitement. Definitions. Warm. Hurt. Daydream. I always love daydreaming. Special, bouncy, skipping, sparkle, giggle. I'm gonna go with giggle. Oh, games. Obviously, games got it. Vibrant, entropy, vertigo. Silly. Silly is nice. Pain, fickle, depression, cage, agonizing, universe. Time. Oh, there's a lot of bad ones, but universe sounds good. Lipstick, milk, vanilla, melody, graveyard. Cry. Papa Rose, Inferno, lollipop. Melody? Fluffy, wonderful, destiny, disaster, hope, eternity, a chocolate for sure. Anime, got it. Alone, incapable, puppy, comfort, joy. I'll go with joy. Spinning, awesome, resistant, dance, breathe, misery, I'll go with awesome. Explode, email. Explode, loud, fun. I'll go with fun. And unrequited, summer, convergent, tragedy, happiness? Oh, bed. I love being lazy. Melancholy, or hopefully I said it right. Flying. I did say I want the flying one. So I noticed that most of the words that they want you to use is like depressing. So like I said, I want to try to do it as how I am. I'm not. When I was younger, I used to be depressed, but now that I'm older, no. So, and besides that, like I did do like as an asshole move. I said this in another video, but and on live stream a few times. But I got in trouble one time in school. It didn't get to escalate, but it could have. I had a Spanish teacher, and he was. So one reason why, and then I'll cut straight to a video. So one of the reasons why I'm like able to express myself how I do, and I'm not that shy. Like, I don't get that big stage fright as a lot of people do, is because so in school there was a moment in my life, because I was a super nerd. I had the braces and everything. I was like super, like, I wasn't fat. I got fat as an adult, but I was pretty fat, and I had big book bag, books, all that crap. And I used to be really good at math. You know, that was the only subject I was actually really good at. But anyway, so I used to be depressed because, you know, as a teenager, you want to have a girlfriend, no girls like pays attention, all that, you know, good stuff. So at one point when I started like losing weight, you know, I was in high school, and some girls, I could tell like kind of like me, but I wasn't interested. I was interested in one, which obviously was like the hardest one to get. If you may. Anyway, the point is not that. The point is, I was in a Spanish class. It was Spanish AP. It was like, I think it was my sophomore year. Yeah, I think it was my sophomore year. And then the freaking or junior. I forgot which of the two. So the teacher was Mr. Gutierrez, and he was an okay teacher, but because he like was super smart, supposedly he was like getting his PhD and whatever, and I think he loved high school girls. But all the girls would be like, because he was so smart, like a lot of girls would be like, oh, he's smart, this and that, like they will like him. And you know how a lot of high school girls usually like older men for some reason sometimes. So I was the only boy in the class. It was a whole class of girls, because apparently only Spanish girls are smart enough to be in AP, which is advanced placement, so you got a college credit. And I was the only boy there, and it's not like I was like super great in Spanish, because at one point I was, but only when I studied. But they like my Spanish teacher said, like, you know, you should do it. So I did, and it sucked, because it was either that or go learn French. I didn't want to learn French. I'm like, I'm never gonna use French. So I go ahead and I was there, and then he always picked on me. So I was already getting used to being a class clown, and I became a super class clown in his class, because how he picked on me, I'll just do stupid shit, and it will make the girls laugh, and then he would try to pick on me to make the girls laugh. So it was like a ongoing battle. So one time he decided to give us this classwork or a homework assignment, which was, what we do if you win the lotto, but the lotto ticket gets, you know, lost in your house. So me being a clown, I'm like, I'm gonna make him scratch his head. So I started, you know, going into detail how I was gonna like basically murder everyone in my house for that lotto ticket, and even the dogs. And I obviously went very graphic, because how he wanted it to be 5 paragraph, and you know, I don't remember how many words and shit like that. So that's where the detail works, because you could like, you know, basically make a lengthy essay. And I did, and it was amazing. I went into detail how I was gonna. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I was saying how I was gonna cut people up and shit like that. I always say stupid shit like that. So I got in trouble. And I was born in '89, and by then I was like, what? I graduated in '08, so that was like when I was 18. So that was probably like between '06, '05, or '07. It was around there. And that was a time where, I guess all the time, but there was a time I remember that there's a lot of people that were leaving like notes of killing classmates or killing themselves, or, you know, crazy shit was happening. And no mass shooting though, thank God. Nowadays is when you see this shit. But at least when I was in high school, I don't remember ever even hearing about any of this. And then, so I got in trouble, and the guy went to call the police, counselor, like, he wanted to do so many crazy shit because he thought that I was actually insane. And there's cases that happens where people actually go and do crazy shit. I was just fucking around, and I'm here. I'm 32, gonna be 33. Yeah, I've not murdered anyone, and I'm a very cheerful and lovely person. I was just an asshole, but I got in trouble. I didn't really think about it. I didn't really think I was gonna get in trouble, but apparently that's bad. Obviously nowadays you can't do that. Like I would not dare to allow my son to do shit like that. Like if you were to ever even mention he would do a prank like that, be like, ooh, not nowadays, man. They take that even double, triple serious. And when I was, 18, I wasn't 18, I was like 16 or 17. He made a big deal, but my teacher, my other Spanish teacher was like, no, he's just a class clown. Like, I would not worry about it. Like, he's just an idiot. And obviously, she scolded me too. She was like, oh, you know very well, like, you can't play games like that. I'm like, no, I did not. I just thought his thing was stupid. Because sometimes teacher gives stupid homework, but whatever. Let's just bring that up. But I'm very truthful usually. And when I was younger, I was like, but it was like, regular nerd stuff that, you get like depressed and stuff like that. But you get out of it, right? You grow out of it. There you go. That's the right way to say it. So that's what helped me. Ooh, my back itches. That's what helped me be the way I am. Not the not the essay, but me being a class clown, to be able to talk and not be that stage fright. And also in high school a few times, but in college for sure, you had to do like school projects. And most of the people in my groups, at least that I always had, they sucked in like presenting, and I'll get frustrated and I'll be able to like take over. And I'll get frustrated because it was like they suck so bad, we'll get a bad grade if I didn't take over. And I'll wing it. I'm very good at winging shit. So yeah. Anyway, back to the game. I already wasted most of you guys' time. Sorry about that. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Alright, Sayori. Hi, Saito. Yo, Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Every time I gotta make the laughing sound effect, it's always like, it kills me. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Damn, this girl is always hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Why not? Let's go. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Oh, I thought it was because he wanted to be able to talk to Monica. Why that? All of a sudden, because she was gonna make him probably pay for it. No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to a club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Oh, there's only 4 people, 5 in total. Like, pretty sure they have nothing better to do. Her face is in her book as always. Of course you got shy now. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. That's why she's all flustered. Yuri, tell Saito to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Yeah, that was probably not a good idea to ask her. Maybe you should ask Natsuki. Natsuki will probably be on her side. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, Your suffering is fair enough retribution. Dot dot dot. Ah! Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. Shit, Cuban, talking about revolution. La revolución cubana. Bah. Bro, if you ever like listen to like the old stuff, especially when Castro was alive, you always be talking about la revolución. It's like, bah, shut the fuck up with that revolución. You know they're making like, they're basically trying to have like cockroach milk, which I know roaches have milk, but supposedly like because they don't have milk over there, so they can have like feed the people roach milk. Like that's some crazy shit. Anyway, off topic. That still coming from Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. I hope I'm saying it right. It's Natsuki, and it's not Natsuki. Because I remember with Zamasu, it was the same thing. Like in Dragon Ball Super, there's this bad guy called Zamasu, right? But that's the English version. They go like Zamasu. But if I'm not mistaken, in Japanese they just say Zamasu. Because I might be, yeah, because usually like SU is silent when it's at the end, and su is usually like, there was another word that has su, and it's like silent, but now I can't think about it, or of it, but if I'm not mistaken, it might be like that, but I don't know. For anyone that speaks better Japanese, just leave in the comment section. Correct me, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I don't mind being corrected because a lot of time I know I botch stuff. Doesn't mean I'm gonna like, you know, be perfect. I still fuck up. That's just my character. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Whoa, what? Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Wow. Bro, those giant cookies from fucking Jimmy John. I'm not sure if you guys, for those, I'm not sure if in other countries, and I'm not sure how many people watch me from out of the country, from out of the states. But there's like this sub restaurant named Jimmy John's. They're pretty damn good. I always get my girlfriend. I haven't gotten it in a while, but my girlfriend will get like Italian, and she'll get me the, I think it's like the spicy Italian. It has like the cherry pepper. And oh my god, it's so fucking good. And we'll get the giant cookie. It's like a triple chocolate or some shit like that. Bro, I was eating that shit for a long time. I don't do that anymore because it's like 410 calories, I think. So I try not to eat too much sweets, especially during my week. Like I hit the gym like a few hours ago. Anyway, excuse me. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. But that cookie is so fucking good, especially if you microwave it a little bit. Fuck. Sayori glances around, and if you put that in vanilla ice cream, bruh, you microwave one of those giant cookies. When it's soft enough and the chocolate is like kind of melted, you get like a cup of, you could get like a cup of those like cup bowls, which I haven't used, but I saw my mom the other day eating cereal from them. I'm like, shit, that's not a bad idea. Or a bowl, and then you put like, you know, 1 or 2 scoop of vanilla ice cream. And you might need 2 scoops because the cookie is pretty big. And you put the cookie, and then you like, you know, break it in there, and the cookies start getting a little hard, but it's like that, like it melts also the ice cream, so it's like not too hard. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. It means not like start, because I love eating sweets. And Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? What the fuck is she talking about? What the fuck is that? Is that even a word? retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's already pretty late, so now I'm like Super Johnny. I'm making sure I'm not that blurry. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I noticed that I'm gonna probably get like a better camera because it's like when I make my like it looks good in the how it looks now, but whenever I like make the video and I export it and stuff like that, it's always like kind of like when I'm zoom in, it looks kind of like fuzzy. So I think I need a better camera. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. But it's gonna be a while before I'm gonna wait till I'm sorry to be a broken record. When I'm like monetized, then I'm gonna upgrade more stuff. I already invested on the computer. I've invested, I think it was like 30 something hundred. I mean, 30 something hundred. I don't remember exactly. It was like almost 4,000. Or was it 32? I don't remember. It was totally worth seeing your reaction. Though. Ha ha ha. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. She'll kiss the cookie and everything. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Yeah, that's me. Suddenly, Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. Uh-oh. I bit my tongue. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I thought something bad happened. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? It's the same shit, probably. Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, it's probably different. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Of course. Sayori leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki cookie. I knew it. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Beauty and I laughed at her as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the classroom. Oh, I mean in the clubroom. Where's Monica? Anyway, good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What the hell are you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? It wasn't where you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Why she keeps looking at Saito? Yay! That sounds cool. I'll also look forward to it. Is that so? Honto desu ne. In that case, I won't let you down, Saito. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ha. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Nah, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cooking. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Saito. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Wait, they don't have in this classroom? Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with Saito to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Oh god, this girl is really, like, horny. Ah, but I want to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Hehe, okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Saito? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to a mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for the festival? Anyway, I'm not sure how you will make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Onto Disney. Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Okay. Performance? Of what kind? But didn't she just say poetry? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Oh, that sounds horrific. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Not dull, to me it's horrific. Excuse me. But speaking serious, like, I would not, like, if I'm in high school right now, I would not be interested in a club that is doing, like, poetry. Like, for it to be that fun. Excuse me. They'll have, obviously, they probably don't have the budget, but do, like, something like, you find a good story. Like, one story that always, like, piqued my interest was, Don Quixote. I always thought he was funny because, like, it has a lot to it, but at the same time, it's like he does like crazy shit. So you could get like a funny, literature that is like, if I'm not mistaken, Don Quixote. Let me say it in Spanish. Don Quixote is like because when I say it in English, that doesn't sound right to me. It's like a classic. So you could use something like that, one of those classic, and make like a little play. It doesn't have to be that long, and then you could try to get as much costume, and then probably do like a play of just summarize of one book or maybe just a chapter of it or something like that, like an event. I think that will attract more people. Saito, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. Oh, okay, there you go. Alright, they're performing. It's about performing them. Alright, now that might actually work. And I'm scratching my back because apparently I am itchy. And I took a shower. Apparently I didn't do a good job. Like, you say the lines of the poem, like, okay, between my feet. The last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Oh my god. ... Like that. Sayori, my back is still itching. Can you please scratch my back, Sayori? I didn't do a good job scrubbing my back apparently today. I am a dirty person. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. Ah, I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary construct to your cute self. Ah ha ha, don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Oh, she said it more like, I guess that means I'm doing a good job. But yeah, I guess so. Ah, I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Saito, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. So the only bad thing is like a lot of times there's a lot of people that are very cheerful and like happy and stuff, but they're actually like depressed, which is kind of but so I'm guessing it's possible that she might be depressed. And the only time she's super happy is when she's around Saito. The two of us enter the room. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too! Crayola, huh? They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Okay, what the fuck, smack? Did she hit herself with the desk? Yeah. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Okay, the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, wow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Alright, we got our thumbnail, my mans, my girls, my peeps. Perfect thumbnail. Bruh, come on. What is this fan service? Like, come on. Oh god. Like, if I were in high school and my best friend will look like this and will be like this on the floor with the little mini skirt and shit like that, we're alone in the classroom, we're in high school. Alright, let's keep going. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Oh god. I feel like I'm on Pornhub. The plot thickens. Ow! Sorry! There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. God, does bumps form that quickly? Probably, right? I don't know. I'm not gonna try it. I'm not gonna hit myself in the head. Man, that's gonna swell up. You need ice. Yeah, I should find you some ice. Saito? Where would I even find ice around this time? That's a good question. Maybe the cafeteria, but you have to go through the back. Are you even allowed to do stuff like that? Ah, I guess a cold drink would do. Alright, well, that's the second best, yeah. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Alright. Even winching from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. She's funny. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Alright. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter, since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. See, it's like they're the perfect couple, to be honest. Like, he knows what she likes, all that shit. That's like always like the first couple. And sometimes it's the couple, like, there's couples that are like, you know, in high school that they're best friends. And they like are together and they last 20, 30 years together, 50, or, you know, maybe their whole life. There's people that they're being in high school and stuff like that. They get with someone and that wasn't their best friend, and then over the years, like 10 years later, when everything went bad because they pursued like the wrong person, maybe by their looks or whatever the case may be, then the best friend is like where they realize, like, you know, they're the ones, and then they usually, because usually they know them better, they listen, because that's the thing about relationships, like, you know, the listening, which a lot of people don't do sometimes, and that's why a lot of relationships die. And when you're best friends, that's what happens. You listen, anything is like exciting, you know, shit like that. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Okay, she's still there. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Apple juice comes in a bottle? Oh, yeah, Snapple and stuff like that. It's nice and cool. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. This kid. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah! Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump of her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Saito. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'll fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you will rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Oh, you know what I was thinking right now? I was like, oh, I'm gonna basically like see like which thumbnail you guys like and then ask you guys, but then I realized like I'm recording this video. By the time this video goes out, how the hell you guys gonna give me a comment? I'm like, wait, I'm stupid. Anyway, there's other ways. I could just do like a pre-video or some shit like that, but it's cool. I think the first one will be the perfect thumbnail, unless something spicier comes up. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on many games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. That's pretty sad. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Oh, come on, man. Stop blaming yourself. Why is there a chair inside the closet? How big are these closets? Saito. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of things all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Don't friend zone her, man. Saito, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? Usually no. If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So wouldn't it be fair for me to make any promises? But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. What the fuck is a whimsical? Oh, because she's like on her whim? What the fuck that's supposed to mean? We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thoughts like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. This would have been a perfect moment for you to kiss her, bitch. I'm calling Saito the bitch, by the way. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. So they found crayons. Is that all? I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Hey, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all here. Right here. I found the poster paper too. Alright, he's dependable. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Saito. Well, Sayori, I felt to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna save, because you never know with these games. So this is my first save on the second slot. Alright, let's return. But I'm always gonna start with Sayori, because she's my best friend. I'm just gonna go the same route down. Alright. Saito, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too? You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so if she's into you, man. No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Bruh, how oblivious this motherfucker is. He's gonna make the poor girl wet and blue ball her. too much, guys? Was that a little too much? It was probably a little too much. He's blue blinding the poor girl. Alright. Yeah, yes. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. Who would not think weird things? I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you. Do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe? Sayori started fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Saito. Will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because. Well, it's the first time you've written something for me. That's pretty cute. Exclamation. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. Oh goddamn, he's gonna ruin everything. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Honto desu ne? Snap. I broke my pencil. Bro, how oblivious is he? It's like she's so crushes on him. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. Do not hit your head again. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Oh, okay, thank God. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Yeah, because she's nervous. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. So see, these type of things, like, alright. So she always talks about Saito with all the friends that she has, which are 3 girls that apparently they're single, even though in this magical world, I don't know how many girls are like super cute and stuff like. Cause it's anime, so it's obviously exaggerated, but they seem like attractive girls, right? All 4 of them. And then they have this one boy. It doesn't matter how he looks. Like, maybe if he looks like crap, like super crap, no. But if he looks like kind of okay, like he doesn't have to be a 10, but he's like, or whatever. And then besides that, he's so attentive with this girl, and she's always talking so highly of him. The other 3 girls who have no boyfriend at the moment, they will focus on that, because it's like I said in the last video, girls have that. Girls are weird, and girls could leave this. I don't know how many girls are watching my channel, but you could leave that in the comment section if I'm right. But usually, I'm not like a pro in this, but I've seen a little bit that girls are kind of weird. Like, girls are like, how do I say stuff without getting myself into so much trouble? Girls are like they have attention span, right? So usually it's like they see a guy that is super attentive to one girl. They want that. They want what they don't have. And especially because they're all single. So they're gonna go after him. So right now it's a jungle and they're all competing. And even though they know that Sayori has the advantage, they see that they don't have nothing. And Saito is friend zoning her and basically being oblivious. And she's too shy to come out, straight up, because she doesn't want to like change their relationship how they are right now. Because sometimes this girl do that. They think that they'll ruin what they have if they come out and tell the truth. They prefer staying as the friend, but at least they'll gain this type of treatment. It's kind of fucking weird. And she kind of said it with the whole thing about not having a boyfriend. Anyway, Let's keep going. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Please, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh my god, she wrote a big ass paragraph. Oh, Sayori, why you did this to me, man? Oh my god, Sayori. Alright, bottles. That's an interesting poem to start writing off. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. What? It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collections makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Alright, interesting. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friends, more bottle. Just making sure I miss one. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Sounds a little interesting what you're saying, but it blows dust off my bottle. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They are all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. What the hell? Are they ghosts? That was kind of sad. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Which you did. Now that I think about it. Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Golly. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. So you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I kinda got worried when she said until she dies. Alright, let's go with Natsuki. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Oh. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Eh? You think so? Yeah, well I guess if you have been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you really Jesus Christ. But you never really struck me as her type. So Yuri has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Oh my god. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem? Here. Alright, right, she writes more simple, but Jesus Christ. Is everyone gonna write like a fucking essay today? Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. That's pretty fucked up. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus? Chorus? Chorus. Oh my god, I hope I'm not botching it so bad. The chorus, chorus. I know I can say that word, but now I don't know how to say it. It's like chorus. I know that the C is not silent in this one. It's not whatever. My heart will pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has lots of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. Am I gonna tell everyone? That's pretty fucked up. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. Yes, that's true. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can't explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. That the person is an asshole, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone who will agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. No, they're not an ignorant jerk. They're an asshole. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them feel happy. That makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Alright, so the poem wasn't really that the person was an asshole. It was more of the person that loved the spider. Okay, that was a twist. Not for me, at least. Well, you're definitely right. But did I read that part? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Okay, I missed that one. Yeah, I think, depending what it is, if it doesn't hurt people, yeah, it's not a big deal. As long as, you don't like eating people, that still hurts people, I guess. But you can still like eating people and watch videos of cannibal eating people, but not actually do it. It's technically not hurting people, but it's kind of fucking weird. But I guess that's too extreme. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alright, let's go and check Judy. ... Are you still mad at me? Eh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Oh, okay. That was her. I thought it was Saito saying. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. What? Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside comes out and make people hate me. So, please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. ... Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. Oh, wow. That's, Wonder if we could mitigate that, because I feel like that's bad. I want her to think that and then hurt herself. Okay, Monica. Hi again, Saito. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as you're not being, it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. ... Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Oh my god, okay, thank you. You literally did this shorter than everyone else. I love Monica today. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Does noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Oh, hey, that's math. I remember that. Like playing a chalkboard on turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Or a vinyl. Wait, a what? On the pizza crust? An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Okay. I didn't get it, but that sounds cool. I'm not super smart when it comes to shit like this, so bear with me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No. I wouldn't hate it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Yeah, that was kind of weird that you did that. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood on the poem. My god, here, stop. Excuse me. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Okay, I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Yeah, I didn't get it. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Yes, that's smart. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Well, that's my advice for today, and I don't know why is my ear itching today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Oh shit, alright, we're getting something extra today? Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. We really had to do something for the festival. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. But it's kind of cool to try. You gotta give it a try. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparation. So this is a Spanish little story here. It's about a guy that is gonna ask for a hammer, right? So I don't remember like all the detail, but basically it's a guy, and he's gonna go to his neighbor, and he's gonna ask him for a hammer. And as he's getting ready to go, like he's like, oh, but what if he doesn't let me the hammer? No. Let me just ask him. Oh, but what if the hammer is misplaced? No, let me ask him. What if the hammer is broken? No. And he kept going back and forth with himself. And then, like, I think what happens is like he goes to a guy. I gotta look for it, but you guys could correct me in the comments. He basically goes to a guy and he goes like, stick the hammer up your ass. So he never asked the guy, but he told him to stick the hammer up his ass because to him he felt like he wasn't gonna be able to get the length because either the guy didn't want to, or any of the other cases. And this is kind of the same. Like it's like they feel like they're not gonna be able to accomplish anything, but you never know. So it's always good to give it a try. I don't really do well with last minute preparation. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? I'm so sorry, excuse me. We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters. And I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're really actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Yeah, Judy might not like this. Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Alright. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite the poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked it. I mean, like that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we will be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes... Oh my god. I am already getting to like my limit. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Man, those 2 minutes will feel like 20 or 50 minutes, even an hour. ... Even more dots. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... ... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. I hate the foreshadowing. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica? This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine inflection. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply unnatural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri That word glances at each of us. Or ancient. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transfer into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. ... Let's say Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Medal. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it will come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Saito liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I really don't understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Saito. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Saito lower everyone's standard a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I'm finished, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that I'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're in the podium. Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she started reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappeared a little. While she's still a little enthused, I hope I haven't fucked it up. Her poem has a rhythm and rhymes to it. If Natsuki trademark style, and it works. It's Natsuki trademarks now, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The word feels like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, everyone applauds. She huffed back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem that get enough practice. And get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think it's about... oh shit. Oh my god. I'm like swirling my words and making it all fucked up. My mouth is dry and shit like that. This reading simulator is kicking my ass. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. Oh my god, we're doing poems again? It's been working out really nicely so far, so I would like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. What is it? I can win. I can win. I can do this. I think it was like the Team 4-Star with Piccolo. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, he really wants to get that booty, huh? Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Saito. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. ... Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words for her rooms. What the fuck? So, let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What will you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Okay, let's save that. Okay, oh my god. This is where shit goes down. Alright, I will walk home with Yuri. I will still walk home with you. That's kind of hard. So it'll be messed up to walk home with to not walk home with Yuri, but I've already been walking home with Sayori all this time. It'll be awkward to leave her, hanging and walking with Yuri, unless we could all walk together. So I'm gonna walk with Sayori. It's just in real life I wouldn't have the heart to do something like that, because regardless, we're the best friends. Like, even if I were, let's say I'm Saito and like he's into Monica, right? Even if it's Monica, it's like No, because I would still hurt her feeling. It wouldn't be right. I'll try to talk to Monica on another time, but I would do the regular stuff that I always do with Sayori. Sayori? You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I've already seen her in the club every day. Besides, she always seems to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Saito. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Sayori, I already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Because it's obvious that she's into you, dum-dum. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright. So, let's save this too. And, let's return. So, I don't know how long this game is. Ooh. And I hope it's not like 20 days or something crazy like that. But, let's see what happens. Regardless, this game is good. Like, I like it. This is like the first time I played a type of game like this. So, it's like a new experience. The only thing that kills me is the whole like reading forever, right? It's like so like exhausting, like for me, because I'm more of a I want to go and have the adventure right away. But it's still not a bad game, so it's not something I'm used to though. But besides all that, let's see what happens. Again, I'm trying so hard to keep it in the realm of how I will really react in a lot of these things and see what happens, right? But, you know, let's see. So, it's kind of messed up, but alright. I do have a story that I wasn't asked. I wasn't asked one time. So, I had like... Alright, let's see. At one point, the good thing is I haven't done like so much, so it's like, don't get me wrong, it's like I have like always like a story time, but I have done a few things so I could relate to some stuff. So there was one time where I was in a situation kind of like this, where I had like a girl that was kind of like interested in me, but it's like it was like yes and no at the same time. And then I was like kind of, but at the same time it's like a yes and no because her. And then there was like a potential girl that had more potential. And I remember we went to the movies, but the girl was like, Latinas are jealous, so she was super jealous. She's like, oh no, and then I basically canceled the movie night and I took her back home. So that was fucked up. But in Sayori's case, it's different. Like, they're best friends since childhood. I wasn't best friend with this girl, and she was kind of like I said, like it was like an on and off type of thing. So I wasn't a dick, but like I did like the pro and cons. So I was like, well, I don't want to lose the potential like girlfriend type of thing. Then just go after, then just like go watch a movie with this person is like unstable, whatever you want to call it. So that's kind of like makes me kind of hypocritical, like a hypocrite. But at the same time, if I would have been like best friends with the person since childhood, like how Saito or whatever the main character real name is, but Saito in this case with Sayori is a different story because Sayori and him have this chemistry. You don't want to lose that. Like when you balance the pro and cons, you're not gonna lose your best friend that you have like all this. Plus they could probably end up together, but taking that out of the picture, that's your best friend regardless. Like you're not gonna ditch your best friend. You never do that. Never ditch your best friend. Anyway, I think I'll leave it here. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna keep playing it. I'm gonna try to have like a game in between, so it's not like Doki Doki every day. So I'm not sure if you guys notice that I do that type of thing when I'm recording a series. So I'll start and I'll post like Doki Doki, then I'll have a game in between, then Doki Doki, then another game in between. So that way, for those that may not be interested in this game, excuse me, go watch whatever other game I'm playing, and then those that are interested, we just have to wait till the next day, something like that. So I hope that you guys like that move I'm doing. Anyway, guys, you guys know what to do. Super Saiyan Gang out, and love you guys, and thanks for watching, and thank you for the support. I also noticed that we're at 81 subscribers, I think since yesterday. So we're 19 away, and I appreciate the kind comments. I see a lot of newer people commenting. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. And if I earned your subscription, thank you. And for those that haven't, that's fine. As long as you guys watch the video and just give me a chance of maybe later on earning it, that's what matters. And at the end of the day, thank you for everyone. Those that are subscribed, those that are not subscribed, and those that are planning on subscribing, thanks for everything. Alright? Peace out, guys, and take care.